friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Samantha Leighanne and I talk about books. Today we're doing a book haul. This is my post-Christmas book haul and I have lots and lots of goodies. I decided to go ahead and do this one first because my birthday is pretty soon and I know that I'm going to be getting more books then, so I figured I would go ahead and talk about the books that I have gotten in between my last book haul in December and now. So once again, this is a combination of ebooks, audiobooks, and physical books. So I'm going to be breaking it up into sections. Again, I'm not going to talk about synopses. If you would like to know more about these books, you are more than welcome to check it out on Goodreads. So let's go ahead and get right into it because there are quite a few different books to talk about. So we're going to talk about ebooks first. Almost all of these books were procured from the daily deals emails that I get from Goodreads. Seriously, you guys, if you are into ebook and you have not signed up for these emails, I highly encourage you to do so. You can choose which genres you get notifications about, but usually they're like $4.95 or under, which it kind of astounds me how expensive ebooks can be sometimes. So it's definitely, you know, worth a thing. If you're like me, if I read the ebook and I really like it, then I'll buy the physical copy. So sometimes, you know, it'll save you from paying full price for a book that you hate. Thank you, Miss Peregrines. Anyway, so let's talk about ebooks. So for ebooks, I got Three Dark Crowns by Kendare Blake. I think that's how you say her name. Whoops, I don't know. The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho? I don't know. Truly Madly Guilty by Leighanne Moriarty. Homegoing by Ya Gyasi. Again, I don't know if I said that name right. Sorry. I'm really excited to read that one. That I have heard wonderful things about. And I have heard good things about all the books that I'm listing, obviously, or I wouldn't have bought them. Out of all the books that I got, I'm pretty sure Homegoing is the one that I am most excited to read. Anyway, continuing with the list, All the Ugly and Wonderful Things by Bryn Greenwood. I also got Battle of the Labyrinth, The Last Olympian, and The Lost Hero, all by Rick Riordan, because I binged read the series and I've actually finished 2 of those books and started one of them. So there's that. And that is actually all the ebooks I got. I thought that there was a couple more on that list, but that actually is in the audiobook section. So now we're going to move on to audiobooks. All of these audiobooks I got through the daily deals section with the exception of 2. 2 of these were still like under $10, I think, so I just went ahead and got them anyway, because again, if you don't like them, Audible will pretty much take anything back, so that's a plus. I got Peter Pan by J.M. Barrie, Their Eyes Were Watching God by Zora Neale Hurston, Everything That Rises Must Converge by Flannery O'Connor. It's a collection of short stories. I've never read anything by Flannery O'Connor, I don't think. Survivor by Chucky P, Animal Farm by George Orwell, The Adventures of Tom Sawyer by Mark Twain. I actually have already finished that one. It was narrated by Nick Offerman and it was wonderful. And the last one is A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness. So those are all the audiobooks that I got. So now we're going to move on to physical books. All of these books I received for Christmas from my wonderful husband. I had actually sent him a Amazon wish list of stuff that I wanted, so. Okay, so the 2 that I'm gonna start with, I actually don't have the physical copies here with me because they're on my Stephen King shelf and they're beautiful and I don't wanna go all the way downstairs and go get them because I'm a lazy sack of shit. But they are Lissy's Story and Nosferatu by Joe Hill. I got these big beautiful hardcovers for my husband because he knows that I'm trying to collect all the Stephen King, so kudos to him for that because those were not on the Amazon wish list. So first one that we're going to talk about are the Chaos Walking Trilogy by Patrick Ness. I have actually read The Knife of Never Letting Go and I got halfway through the Ask and Answer. I don't recall why I stopped reading it. It wasn't because I didn't like it. I think it was because like I was at that point where I just like had stopped reading altogether, so I never actually finished it. And I read them on my Nook, but I really loved this one. And I had mentioned that I wanted the full set of these. So they're really pretty and I'm really excited to have them on my shelves. I'm also really excited to read them because again, I remember loving this one a lot, and what I had read in there I actually really enjoyed. So next one that I got is actually the box set of the complete Gillian Flynn. I mentioned these books several times in several different videos. I read all of these between 2015 and 2016. There are a lot of people that have had bad things to say about Gone Girl, and honestly all 3 books that I have here, but I Really enjoyed the psychology. She writes fucked up characters better than anybody else that I've ever seen, and I really appreciate that about her work. So I want to reread these books because I'm not really in it for the plot at this point. I'm really interested in the character because these books are very character driven. So I was really excited to see these underneath the tree. So once again, thank you, husband, even though I'm pretty sure that you don't watch these videos, but thank you, husband. So the next 3 books that I'm going to talk about, I got the Grocer Trilogy. I haven't read these, obviously. I'm really excited to because everybody talks about how wonderful these are, and especially with Crooked Kingdom and Six of Crows. I did those backwards. But especially with those 2 books coming out, it being set in the same universe, there are a lot of people that are talking about these as well. I've read the synopsis and I've heard what everybody else has to say about these. It kind of seems like something that would be right up my alley. I'm definitely not going to wait too long before I jump into them. So hopefully this isn't going to be like Miss Peregrine's, where I think that I'm going to love something and I actually hate it, but really excited to read these. The next book that I'm going to talk about is Heartless by Marissa Meyer. I have also heard wonderful, wonderful things about this, kind of like a villain backstory. If you have been on BookTube at all, you've seen this book because it is so hyped, and everybody, well, not everybody, but most people that I've seen have really enjoyed this, but I really enjoy villain backstory, so I'm, you know, definitely really excited to read this one. So excited. And the last book that I have for you today is The Sun is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon, and this cover is so pretty. It is so pretty. I love it so much. This is also another book that has been super, super hyped on BookTube and pretty much everywhere else. I am really excited to read this. I don't read a whole heck of a lot of contemporary, but everybody has praised this book so much and spoken so highly of it that it definitely made me want to read it. This takes place in the span of, I think, 24 hours. It is about a girl who herself and her family are about to be deported to Jamaica, and then she meets this boy and things happen. But it's supposed to be really beautiful, but I was actually just looking inside the dust jacket cover, this little part right here, and there's a little blurb written, Natasha, the main character, a little blurb about Daniel, who was also another character, and then it says the universe. Every moment in our lives has brought us to the single moment. A million futures lie before us. Which one will come true? That little bit right there, I love that so much, and so that just makes me a million times more excited to read this. This is definitely going to be one that I'm going to get to sooner versus later, and honestly I'm really excited about everything that I have. This is the second book haul that I've done, and one of the, oh, you know what, I forgot to mention, one of the other things that I'm going to be trying to do is read more books that I actually own, because I own a lot of books that I haven't read yet. And so this year, instead of, you know, buying books and buying books and buying books, I really want to get through the library that I have in my own home. So that's one of the goals that I have. I'm going to probably end up doing another book haul after my birthday because I know I'm going to get more then. And then after that, you probably won't see any book hauls from me for a long time. I say that and then I'm probably going to do one the very next month. Just kidding. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, I will. But I'm going to try really hard to actually not buy any more books for a little while after my birthday and just work through the ones that I have. So there's that. Anyway, have you read any of the books that are on this list? Comment down below and let me know if you have. What did you love? What did you hate? What should I read first? If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!